little pauses to me, man, that shit sounds so incredible to me. I want to get back to the song. This shit is nasty.
I'm gonna start this back from the beginning. Charismatic frontman can do a lot.
Yeah, boy.
Can do a lot for a band. They can make a band and kill a band.
Nasty though. That is nasty.
Wrong to me.
That is nasty.
The riffs and my man Peter Steele's voice.
Really, it's like nails on a chalkboard to me, guys. So, but we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. And it's never mind. Keep it going, George. just keep it going. Check us out on Patreon, guys, where we give you our exclusive access to all of our videos, 186 videos and counting.
Bangers too, though. Bangers. You know, nothing too shabby. I mean, I don't know, like a Led Zeppelin marathon. We got Metallica on there, some Megadeth stuff. You know, I'm just saying. Just throwing that out there, man.
What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man George.
What's up, guys? How you living out there? Shout out to the free thinkers and shout out to everybody that's been following us on Def to Radio, which is DEAF2 Radio. That's our new Instagram. Make sure you guys follow us there.
And as always, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified when we drop new music. Up and coming artists, make sure you click the link in the description. We'll do about 60 seconds of your song in the front of one of our up and coming videos to get you some exposure. So make sure you check that out. All right, man. So we're getting to Foreigner. Have we done any Foreigner on the channel, George?
You know, I think we did a Bad Company song that I thought was a Foreigner song. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think we have done any Foreigner, man. Okay. You know?
All right.
And if we have, I'll be cutting this out of editing.
But you know, a lot of you guys, I think it was Alex H. Shout out to everyone that's been helping us with the Def to Radio website. They actually put a post to help us test the Def to Radio website up of artists that we haven't gotten to. And this was on there.
Let's shout someone else out. Shout out to Chim, who started that actual discussion.
Yeah, man.
Chim's the one that said who's started the thread that is titled who else is left to react to, I believe. Shout out to Chim for that. And that's literally where, like Ryan said, we got to Foreigner. And somewhere in there was someone mentioned Foreigner. I was like, oh, you know what? That name has been floating around when we were doing the 70s rock marathon or whatever. It was just been floating around for a very long time. It's a big band, actually, just in rock history.
Yes, sir.
And we just haven't gotten to them. So I'm like, yeah, why not?
So that was super dope, man. That's exactly what we wanted the site for. Things like that, man, because it's kind of hard to filter that stuff on Patreon, as you guys know. That was beautiful what you did. Stuff like that is exactly what we had in mind for the site.
Shout out to everybody that's been, it's been a whole bunch of people that have been starting discussions. So not just him, every single person that's been doing it. We appreciate it. And we're working on the editing issue. We're working on the not being able to see the comments issue. Little bugs. We're on the home stretch of ironing out these bugs. And once we do, though, because I know y'all can see what it's going to be. Y'all can see it when we get these bugs together. We'll be ready to rock and roll. Okay, you know, no pun intended. All right, man, so let's get into it, man. Foreigner, we went with Jukebox Hero. We've just seen this request. That there is a song that I want to play real quick, though, that we have. Go ahead.
In my life, there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again.
Yeah.
Can't stop now. I've tried
There it is. There it is.
so hard to change this lonely life.
That bridge was.
Take them home. Here's the waves.
I wanna know what love is.
Yep. It's a great song. Yeah.
And you want me to what?
Want you to show me.
Her to show him.
I wanna feel what love is.
Man, the 80s, man, stop it, man. Y'all probably think that shit is super cheesy and corny. That's kind of how
It is, though, but it's great, though.
It's done well. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's an excellent song. Cheesy and corny in a bad way is what I'm saying. But no, that's an excellent song. That's one of the greatest like ballad type songs of the 80s in my opinion. And I just feel like we're gonna get the response from them, the same response that we got when we did the Aerosmith. Don't want to miss a thing from Aerosmith, man.
Yeah.
When me and Ryan did that, we put that in front of I think the Aerosmith song. It was like a rocked out Aerosmith song. And we got so much people, that song's fucking horrible. It's the worst.
It's not horrible.
It's the worst song ever. I hate it so much. And I'm like, that is so confusing to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things, like I feel like when metalheads listen to hip hop, I can almost predict what y'all gonna think is hot. I feel like it's the same way when black people in like metal and shit, or urban people from the urban world listening to metal. I think we tend to like the shit that's probably a little bit more commercialized that you guys hate. Because you guys are going to like the fast rap corny shit. And then we're going to like the ballady, sappy shit that you guys hate, I feel like. I don't know. But that's how I feel what you guys are going to react to us playing this song, but that's a great song to me. I think that that's an excellent song. When we were going through this, we didn't even know it was Foreigner until we were going through songs to pick.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, is that the I Want to Know What Love Is song? So I'm feeling real good about Foreigner, though. So let's see. I don't know if this is going to be a ballad. We did, Jukebox Hero is the one we're doing. So I don't really think that doesn't sound ballady. But let's get into it, man.
Okay.
It sounds like something.
Standing in the rain with his head hung low. Couldn't get a ticket. It was a sold out show.
Oh, okay.
Heard the roar of the crowd. He could picture the scene. Put his ear to the wall. And like a distant scream, he heard one guitar. Just blew him away.
Came out of nowhere.
Stars in his eyes. And the very next day, bought a beat up 6-string.
Okay.
In a secondhand store.
That came out of nowhere.
Didn't know how to play it.
Okay, this is cool.
But he knew for sure
He said,
that one guitar felt good in his hand. Didn't take long to understand. Just one guitar slung way down low was a one-way ticket. Only one way to go. So he started rocking. Ain't never gonna stop. Gotta keep on rocking. Someday gonna make it to the top and be a jukebox hero. With a jukebox hero. He knows one guitar. Jukebox hero. He'll come alive tonight.
yeah, this is hot.
This is cool.
super
This is
hot.
cool. Yeah, this is cool,
This
man.
is super hot to me.
This is cool, man.
Yeah.
And I really love the transitions in here because it catches me off guard. Maybe that's because it's the first time I'm listening to it, but that the slow tempo to the fast rocked out tone and that tone of the guitar, I love. And even in the chorus, that you my hero. That's another, I was about to say beat change. That's another transition on top of it, right? So I like transitions, don't get me wrong, but I feel like sometimes if there's too many, I'm like, I wish they would have stayed in this pocket. I wish they would have stayed in that pocket. But I'm enjoying this listen because, again, obviously it's the first time I'm listening to it. But every transition, the new groove or the new the new beat change, I like it. I like the way the shit sounds. You know what I'm saying? I like each one. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of I'm tired of fucking going back and forth with different genres and transitions and beat change. The beat change, motherfucker. That shit, all of them sound good. You know, and I enjoy each transition equally. When we get into that groove, I'm not like, because you guys see me, I'm like, oh man, I wish they would have stayed in this. Wish they'd have stayed in that. But I'm liking all of them. They all bring a different dynamic and a different enjoyment to the actual groove. So yeah, they're killing this to me.
I think it sounds great. And he's pushing his voice to really, really I feel like the max, his range, he is tapped out right here on his range. Like I would wonder how often he can sing this song. I don't know if Foreigner's still doing a thing to this day, but I wouldn't imagine that he would be able to sing like this and hitting that. He's on the verge of his voice cracking, it seems like, in certain parts of this. I still like his voice, don't get me wrong. I actually think he has, yet again, like Don Henley, he's got that smoky tone to his voice, but I just think this feels like a straight up banger of a rap song.
Does.
This was in 1982 off of the 4 album, it looks like. So yeah, man, it just rocks, man.
Yes, it does.
So let's keep it going, man. But that dynamic change, I just feel like, again, I've said this before, there's certain things in every genre that make it easier to just digest something interesting. Like there's things like, it's just the breaks between the transitions between, soft and hard. I feel like it's just for people who aren't just immersed in rock. It just this is something blatant in your face, like, oh, this just is different from what we've heard before. So it's gonna be a natural, like, ooh, that's cool that you're gonna get. Let's keep going.
I still would have been like the song stayed like this. I'd have been like, okay, that's cool.
I feel like it's like that transition from New York style.
In a town without a name.
But it's still
In a heavy downpour.
You know what I'm saying?
Thought it
Or
was
that-
his own shadow.
Nasty.
Yeah.
By the
I look at
backstage
that.
door.
It still looks nasty.
Like a trip through the past.
That's hot.
That day in the rain. And that one guitar. Made his whole life change. Now he needs to keep it rocking. He just can't stop. Gotta keep on rocking. That boy has got to stay on top. And be a jukebox hero. Got stars in his eyes. He's a jukebox hero. Got stars in his eyes. Jukebox hero. Got stars in his eyes. With that one guitar. He'll come alive. Come alive tonight.
Hey. Yeah, they rocking. They rocking, dude.
He's gotta keep it rocking. He just can't stop. Gotta keep on rocking. That boy has got to stay on top. To be a jukebox hero.
They body this.
He's a jukebox hero. And jukebox guitar. They put the stars in his eyes. Now he's just a jukebox hero. Jukebox hero. Jukebox hero. He's got stars in his eyes. Stars in his eyes.
Yeah, go ahead, Foreigner. You killed that.
One of the songs, man, when I feel
Killed
like
that shit.
they did kill it, and this is one of those songs where I'm like, why wasn't this like y'all weren't banging on the doors of our fucking comment section for us to get this done?
You know why? Because it's simple. It's simple. This is not very hard to play, right? I'm gonna take the ammunition out of the fucking clip for you, so you don't even have to say it. This is not difficult. It's not complex. I just don't like complex shit. Then that's just what it is. Only certain time when it's Tool and shit like that, I'll fuck with that. But you know what, man? I think what speaks to my ability to enjoy a song, man, is maybe I don't need complexity in my life, man. Keep it simple, stupid, man. Kiss. Keep it simple and rock me the fuck out. I like that. AC/DC, rock me the fuck out. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't need, you know what I'm saying? Godsmack, rock me the fuck out. Even though I think Godsmack can play their ass off, but that's a different conversation. Rock me the fuck out. Who else?
Metallica could play their ass
Metallica. Yeah, rock me the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
But on some complex shit too, though.
Yeah.
So I just think, yeah, you know, it's this simple. Yeah, I wouldn't look at this as a particularly simple song. I definitely wouldn't look at this as the most complex song. Give us some feedback on that. But yeah, y'all should have been banging down the doors.
Yeah.
Y'all should have been like, yo, how have they not gotten a Jukebox Hero? Like, how? I think maybe it could be, this to me has a slight musical feel in that, like, you know, someone that is almost like I'm picturing someone on stage and they want to be a rock star, like in a theater play. Like, oh, they're laying in the bed, like, I just want to be the biggest rock star ever in the world, right? And this is like a song that is like the apex of him becoming the rock star, because it's got a cheesiness to it.
Yeah, it does.
I'm a jukebox. Yeah, so I think maybe that is maybe why you guys didn't push this as much, because you probably thought that we would think it was corny, which that is kind of corny to me. Like, just the idea of, I got the one guitar. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels like it feels theatrical in a slight sense, but it rocks the fuck out. It sounds really good. In that chorus, there's a guitar running there that reminded me of Layla with Derek and the Dominoes. It reminded me of that guitar, and that is nasty. It was the warmth of the tone in the guitars. His voice, man, he sang his ass off on this. He sounded like a rock star. You know what I'm saying? And the passion in his voice. The emotion and the passion. It's going to win you over, man. Regardless of where you're from or whatever, it's going to win you over. So it was sung well. The dynamics between the soft and the loud, the guitars, And the backing vocals. You know what I'm saying? With his voice, I think just made this shit feel like a grand, rocked out banger, man. Salute the Foreigner, man. This is hard.
And this is such a departure from the other song that we just played. What was the name of that song? I can't remember.
I Want to Know What Love Is.
Yeah, I want to know what love. This song is such a departure from what that sounds like. So I got to give them credit from being able to be versatile enough to have a different sound and it still be enjoyable and still rock us the fuck out. And one more thing I want to mention, man, before we end it is the vocals, man. The way he's able to bring those choruses to life. Who's the lead singer? Mick Jones, I think is his name. And he's the guitarist too, right? He's and he wrote the song. Mick Jones, you killed that shit, man.
Mick Jones.
The way, and if that's the same vocalist, which I'm assuming he's the same vocalist on the other songs, you know, that I Want to Know What Love Is, even the bridge getting to I Want to Know What Love Is, it's just so captivating and it's so impactful. And that's that work song that you don't even know how you know the lyrics of that song. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I even know that song? Because it's the chorus and the bridge leading into that chorus is so magical. It's so captivating. And even the Jukebox Hero, even though I agree it does have an 80s cheese to it, dude, that's in my head. Jukebox Hero. I don't know what else he's saying in there, but it's just so you cannot put a price, at least in my opinion. I just don't think you can put a price on someone that can write a good hook or a good melody and how you sing it, man. It's just that is so fucking important for a song to be popular. If you don't want the shit to be popular or you don't care if it's popular or not, I don't think a chorus or a bridge and a chorus is that important. But if you want to for it to be popular, man, it's so important for that shit to be fucking captivating, man. I love when I hear captivating choruses because not everybody can do it.
They are guaranteed eating, and their kids will be eating off of the melody and these powerful choruses. Yeah. That's just what it is. Every human being loves a good chorus. It's the hook. Hooks the audience. But the whole band got super busy, though. Did. Excellent song, man. Salute to everybody who requested this one, man. So that's it.
Good song, man.
And that's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed that, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And also, guys, if you're interested, make sure you check out the link for our Patreon channel in the description. I'm George. That's Ryan. Lost in Vegas. We out.